If this is a good mic placement, but hi guys, today is hair day. I actually have a goal to finish my hair in 3 days because the last time I did it took way too long, which was surprising because it was a bob hairstyle, and I don't want to take that long anymore because I hated it. It took way too long. The hairstyle is just boho. I'm going to show you guys how to actually braid your own hair, especially if you're a South African living in America or just from a different country living in America and you're not loving these prices either. I didn't know how to braid my hair, and then I moved to the US for the first time and I just could not fathom paying so much money for braids. So I learned, and I looked crazy the first time, but you know, you live, you learn, and you get better each time. I'll show you guys the method that I did use back then. It's not your typical like grip method where you guys know what I'm talking about. That grip, it's not that at all. So you can do this method just like I did, where you use crochet needles. And here's some videos and photos of the actual braids I did on myself. So yeah, you can and you will get better. You just have to keep going at it. Hold on, somebody's calling. Okay, we are done. Okay, I'm now done with my shower and I've washed my hair. So I feel like I need to make an Amazon storefront or something just so it's easier for people to find things. This is the 3-way mirror that I use, and it just helps you see the back of your head so much easier. All you need is a door or just something to hook it onto. I was just charging mine. I usually forget to charge it. Like, this is the first time I've ever charged it actually. Let me show you how it works. Okay, let's start for real now. All I'm gonna use for now is a comb that looks like this and my edge control, and then hair ties or whatever you want to use to clip your hair out the way. I am natural, so this will probably be not as easy as it normally is, and I'm probably gonna damp it here and there just so it's not breaking. I'm going for medium small braids this time. just set up my mirror, and I'm going to show you the hack that I use instead of buying a braiding hack. First of all, it's way too big. Not everybody's going to have the space for that if they want to do their braids in the bathroom. Well, obviously it depends what size bathroom you have, but also it's too big, man. No. So this is what I do. I did this a couple of years ago, but the equipment I used wasn't mine. It was one of my host kids. But now what I did is I went on Amazon and I bought her toy. Okay. I actually enjoy doing this with her. But basically I went on Amazon and got myself this loom band kit. I'm obviously not making loom bands, but this is half the price of an actual braiding hack, which is perfect because it works better. It makes more sense. What it has inside is this thing. If you've ever made these, you know what it is. But basically, you just use it to make these bracelets and all. But I pulled them out. So there used to be 3 of them. I pulled 2 out. And basically, we'll be sticking them onto the wings of the mirror. So it's just convenient to pull it off the mirror instead of on a braiding rack. That takes too much space. I got myself some tape. You can use clear tape, but I just don't want that residue on my mirror, so I'm using this tape. And basically I just put on the ends of that clear thing and voila, it fits perfectly on here, and I just tape it down. And I'm just gonna go over it with another layer just so it's definitely strong enough. And that is my braiding hack. I think it works perfectly. Actually, it works perfectly, and maybe I should create this invention. Let me get my computer, find something to watch, and we're gonna lock in.
Visiting all 50 states in 50 days.
Okay, I just called my husband because the blonde was looking a little crazy to me and I just can't make decisions. So we landed on just doing black boho. I feel like that will look less crazy, but also I'm disappointed because I'm always so scared to try something new, something bold. I'm just used to black hair, and only quite recently, maybe a year now, I tried a different color wig for the first time. So a little disappointing that I'm afraid to try blonde, but low-key, I feel like the blonde would be crazy. Hold on. So this is how it would look. Like already I feel like I'd look insane, no? So then I suggested, how about I add black boho at the top and blonde boho at the bottom? Something like this, right? But that also sounded like I'd look crazy, like I'd look like a skunk maybe. New things just scare me, man. It's not even that deep, but I'm gonna do the black. We're going with the black. He also did say maybe add a couple of the blondes. So imagine I did like a blonde money piece. No, I think I hate that idea. Okay guys, it's now 8:16. That line took me longer than I expected, but also it's the longest row, so this is gonna take me some time. But my husband will cook dinner tonight. He'll make us burger patties. No buns, just patties. Now I'm done with this. Now that I'm done with this line, I'm just gonna take a break for 5 minutes, then braid again for 1 hour. See you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it is exactly 5:30. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm actually really proud. I'm excited. I'm very tired also. Okay guys, tutorial time. We are starting with the normal method, and then I will show you the hack where we'll use the crochet needle. So of course you're going to start by dividing your hair and also separating the boho. So you'll start with both hands holding the hair, mainly the pinky and ring fingers. Then your left thumb and middle finger will hold your real hair. As you can see back there, the pointy finger is the one kinda sculpting this braid. So it goes from the top, then the bottom, just to secure everything as you move. You're gonna twist the hair, and your right hand will now hold both pieces, but they'll be held by different fingers in your right hand. So one piece of hair will stay in between the thumb and pointy, and you'll grab that other hair using your 3 bottom fingers with your right hand, as you can see. Then my left hand will tighten everything up at the base before I actually start braiding. This is to ensure that our braid is actually as close to the sculpt as possible. Now we're gonna twist our hair and move all the hair upward and only release the hair our thumb is holding onto. And then you're just gonna braid normally. And of course, you'll try to split the hair as often as possible, just so that your natural hair is spread out through all 3 braids, so one side isn't thicker than the others. If you want to add extra hair within the braid, you'll hold your braid in your left hand, but lift your pinky, because that's where we're gonna start placing the hair that we're gonna add. Then your right hand's bottom 3 fingers will hold on to the extra hair that we just added in, while the index finger will lift the middle of our extra hair, while your thumb goes underneath and grab the 3rd piece of our braid, and you'll continue braiding as normal, except here you gotta twist them a little extra just to ensure that the hair we just added doesn't fall loose. Adding boho is a little easier because you only have to have 1 long piece, and as you can see, I use my mouth to grip onto it because we obviously only have 2 hands. The other piece you're just gonna put in between your index finger and your thumb, and you're gonna braid it in as normal. Now we're gonna learn the beginner friendly way. If you do this method, you're gonna have to braid each block as a regular 3-piece braid, whereas I was using twist just to part my hair when I was using the other method. So you have to make sure to at least braid 1.5 inches to 2 inches long, just so our braid doesn't undo itself as we're crocheting our hair into it. I will link all the equipment I used in this video in the description box in case you want to use the exact ones I did. So you're going to slide the crochet needle through your hair as centered as possible. Then you're going to hook the hair onto it. Close the needle and pull it through. You'll stop when you have about 1 inch of it out. Then you'll only pull out one side of the hair, so we have 3 strands for our braid. And that's literally it. You'll braid just as normal. And that's the whole tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.